2 Kickstarter games have finished, and yeah, holy crap did they reach their goals. Now that's Kickstarter gaming.
This game must be multiplayer, encourage barter, co-op play, and betrayal. It must feature an endless array of well-known monsters and items from the video game, as well as a slew of randomly chosen playable characters, each with their own unique playstyle. I will follow your instructions. I have faith in me, Edmund replied.
The next Binding of Isaac game is in development, but it's not what you might expect. This is a card game, The Binding of Isaac for Souls, based on the characters, items, and other crazy stuff that you might expect from the video game. It's being developed by the creator himself, Edmund McMillan, and of course an awesome supporting team. The game is set to release in November 2018, so this year, after reaching an unbelievable amount of $1,423,000 plus at the time of this video. The original goal was only 50,000. That is insane how many people is dedicated to not only the Binding of Isaac or card games, but just the creator himself. As a fan of collectible card games and as someone who's played a crap ton of the Binding of Isaac, at first I was like, this can't be real. As I'm thinking about it more, a lot of the items you use in-game can be translated into the card form really well. There is going to be hundreds of different cards that the team really wants to put in, and hopefully within this short time frame they are able to complete what they envision. It's going to be interesting to see how this is played with multiple people, as that is one of the things that changes it up, along with the other crazy things like having your friends become enemies and enemies forming alliances the closer you get to the end of the game. 2 to 4 players can go at it, and I can imagine the crazy combinations from these cards, making it a really fun game to play with friends and family members. Honestly, I can see people just bagging it for the artwork and having it for display. Are you someone who enjoys the Binding of Isaac series? If so, what do you think about this game? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Are you a fan of Pokemon, maybe even wanting to play it on PC or another console that's not Nintendo? Well, this could be for you. Temtem is an upcoming game in development by Crema that's inspired by the Pokemon franchise and aims to mix it up by having it be multiplayer. So if you aren't familiar with it, there is a game called PokeMMO out there where you are able to see other players and play with them while going through various past games in the Pokemon series. This looks to be sort of like that, but a bigger version, hopefully. But don't let that throw you off. If you aren't a fan of a multiplayer, you have the option to play the game solo, since I know that might be a concern of a lot of players. You can also play it in co-op throughout the story, so there's multiple options, which is really interesting. The game's main focus in terms of battles are 2v2 battles, with some exceptions to having 2v1 or 1v1 depending on who you face or untamed Temtem in the wild. Of course, there are some differences like crystal or digital for the Temtem types, but they also want to keep random factors out of the game as much as possible, since those tend to cause frustration in the competitive scene. People have been wanting an official Pokemon MMO or even a MOBA type game for years, and this is really the closest you'll get to it besides PokeMMO. I think it's good to have some competition for the Pokemon games you've seen recently, like Dauntless coming out to give their version of the Monster Hunter series. This could spark something in Nintendo to actually create something similar to this in the future, or heck, even have it as a feature in their upcoming Pokemon game. But there are some things that I know other people are concerned about, and myself. This is a Kickstarter game and it's going to be an MMO mainly focused on that, so that is really risky, and I have like mixed feelings on if this will do good or if it will do bad. But as I was thinking about it more and more before I recorded this video, I feel like this game is either going to do extremely well or extremely bad. So the game has reached over $573,000 in Kickstarter, and that is a crazy amount, like way past your goal. And it's just scary to have a lot of people be disappointed if the game isn't up to their expectations. So I really hope that the developers can do the best that they can do. There will be an alpha that you can play next year in September 2019, and the game will be coming out in 2020. So this will have crossplay for the PC and Switch. It's pretty unsure about the PS4 and the Xbox One since they don't get along right now, but it will be cool to see everything connected, and that would be like crazy. I think that would be a huge selling point to a lot of people. What do you think about Temtem? Do you think it will succeed or come up short? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to discover something new, you can get started right now by clicking this playlist, which has the past Kickstarter games I've covered on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.